Hello, the Stick family.
Hi.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so
Where's my smooch?
oh,
Mwah.
there's your smooch. So what we're doing this week and for the next few weeks is we're gonna travel around the regions in France. Being that we're a French restaurant,
Yes.
we are filming this today in a nice French restaurant in Eureka Springs, which is our restaurant. So what we'll be doing is going around from each region of France, not each. We're not going to cover all of them, but we're going to do a good cross section.
Yeah, and then I think we're going to touch back in it in September again.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So this month of August, the remaining month of August, we'll do different regions of France, and that's where we are going to get the recipes from. This tasting menu that we're doing, our 5-course menu that we're doing this weekend on Friday and Saturday, with 2 seatings at 5 and 2 seatings at 8, Friday, Saturday. What region are we going to be covering?
We're going to go to Bordeaux to start off with.
So well, you can't get more classic French than Bordeaux. Come on. So our menu. What's our menu?
Okay. So for the first course, we're bringing back our colossal shrimp, and we're going to be doing those with a green peppercorn cream sauce.
That sounds fantastic. What's the French pronunciation of that dish?
Crevettes.
So
Crevettes?
we had decided before we did this video not to try and butcher the French names
We should
of
really
each
learn
dish.
French. Yeah.
I know a little bit of French. I have French heritage. I'm very proud of. But yeah, the pronunciations, just so we don't look stupid, we're not going to actually say them. But we'll post them on the web so that you can read them and call us up and tell us how they're pronounced.
That would be awesome. Actually, I would appreciate that to know how. Yes.
So second course.
All right, so we're gonna have a spring mix salad with duck confit, toasted walnuts, prosciutto, yellow tomatoes from the Asian market here in town from Sicilia, and sherry vinaigrette dressing.
Yeah, that duck confit that you've been playing around. We've done it several times before, but the way that you're doing it right now is still so good.
And I just ordered in duck fat to actually do it with the duck fat.
That's going to be so tasty.
Yeah, the duck breast in it. So yum.
And then what are we going to do for the sorbet?
What are you gonna do?
Bordeaux soaked cherries.
Yes,
And
Yeah.
we're going to make that into a sorbet. So
Yes.
it should be pretty good.
it's gonna be amazing. I know it is. Your sorbets have just been phenomenal.
Oh, wow.
Everyone's like, you should just have a ice cream shop, sorbet shop.
Well, it'd be less employees. So, what's our
The main course, we brought in 5-ounce bone-in lamb chop. So on one side is filet, on the other side is like a strip, like a Kansas City strip or New York strip, and you got that T-bone in there. So you get your own 5-ounce lamb chop, and this is gonna be rosemary and garlic sous vide with maitre d' butter, and then we're doing our Hericot beans with it. And so it's going to be our white bean stewed with tomato and red bell pepper.
That sounds so good. And we've done this lamb chop before a few times. And it's one of my favorite dishes. We're doing a little bit different this time, pairing it up with the beans. But it's the way that we do it, it just comes out. I don't mean to be pompous, but it's so freaking good. And the fat on this cut, I love just taking the fat off, and it because it's that sous vide, and then we grill it and add the salt to it. The lamb fat on that cut is just so tasty.
Yeah, it melts in your mouth. It's butter.
It does, and I've
so
seen
good.
people like cut off the fat and push it off to the side. It's like, when do you have that? It's so good.
Yeah.
And then our dessert.
So you're going to make a plum tart, and you want to do it with a pine nut crust.
Mm-hmm.
And I have organic plums that I got in, and you're gonna whip up your tart.
I'll do my best.
I think you said maybe doing a Chambord cream to pair with it.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, Chambord cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll be tasty with a plum tart and a little pine nut to add that acidity and stuff. I think that'll be good. So, once again, 2 seatings on Friday, 2 seatings on Saturday. Friday at 5, Friday at 8, Saturday at 5, Saturday at 8, and then the number to call for reservations is 479-981-3123.
Yay! Nailed it.
Didn't give out my cell phone this time. And then, what are we doing for COVID?
So all of our guests, please wear a face mask from the time you walk in our front door until we get you seated at your table.
It's not for us. It's required.
Yes. We'll have water at the table, so the rule is as long as there's food or drink, you may remove it. We're not having anybody at our bar right now for everybody's safety. And so if you enjoy wine or cocktails, we'll get that started for you at your table. And then we'll be sanitizing everything in between the two seatings. So the doors open up at 4:30 for the 5 o'clock seating. And then the 8 o'clock seating, we won't open up until 7:45 so that we have time to do all that. And then the staff will be following all the same guidelines as well. And we will have our masks on the entire time. So, and sanitizing the hand railings, the bathrooms, and making sure everything's perfect. So it's a safe place to come and dine.
It is a safe place to come and dine. Even the paranoid come in here and feel very safe. I mean, we're doing our best. No matter what the true reasons are for this whole thing, we're doing our best. So please come and join us
Please
for
come see us this weekend.
our first installment of our French tasting menus
Yes.
at a pretty nice French restaurant here in Eureka Springs. We hope to see you.
Cheers.
Cheers and cheers.
Cheers. Mwah.